for 61. Wiki wiki.
The light coming out, sitting at the restaurant. If I'm gonna do all
It was hard getting out of that due to traffic, but hey, we here. I hear the saxophone. Well, them times are good. Tell me if you down. I'm trying to get on tonight. Check it, y'all. Living a fantasy. Think we deserve it now. Joe, need your muscles. Better on me. I never made in my mind. Oh, my goodness, say I was blind. Good Friday.
I do want to say I'm so tired. For real. Y'all, I got a little sleep last night. I usually try to catch their shows whenever they do play. And it had been a while since I've been to one. But the ones that I was planning on catching, you know, I had missed out on. So I was happy to catch them at Enoch, which is the pub, the Irish pub that I normally go to. Such an enjoyable time. Y'all, this is my dishwasher. I enjoyed it. I'm not even gonna lie. I enjoyed it. But I need more sleep. So really no point in getting coffee, y'all, because it's a weird phenomenon for me when I don't get enough sleep and I drink coffee to try to stay awake, or espresso to try to stay awake. It triggers anxiety for me. So no sleep and coffee just does me all the way in. My nervous system just like goes in overdrive. I'm sitting here at the airport. That's what I'm doing. Waiting on my friend to come out. As y'all can see, I put me some more locks in last night. I always feel like I need to wipe this camera out. There we go. It's raining, by the way. I found a blow pop in my purse. My toes need to be done. I need to wax near my armpits, all of that. So I went to the bar and got me a patty melt made with like some marble rye bread, and the meat was awesome. Some cheese and some mushrooms on it, some onions, some mayonnaise, and they had a salad on the side. And I cannot like turn down a salad at the bar that I normally go to. The salad is always like so good.
Girl, I think our YouTube live is probably going to fall.
Oh, are you okay?
I be trying to be a state girly sometimes.
But what?
I'm just so. Wait a minute.
Oh. I hope y'all can hear me. My daughter is asleep, so turn my little light this way so y'all can kind of. I had a little water at the restaurant. We left Tailgaters in Monroe, which is a awesome spot, y'all. So while I'm in this area, I go a lot of different places to eat when I do feel like eating, whether there's like Mississippi or like a surrounding state, or if I'm in Louisiana. If it's not down South Louisiana, if I just want to go somewhere up the road, I'll pick like West Monroe or Monroe. And if I'm in Monroe, I'm going to pick somewhere to eat on the water. So that is my thing. I have a thing for water. Like water just makes me feel something. And so they had this article on Discover West Monroe, which was right up my alley because I'm like, oh, look, somebody took the time to list all restaurants that are in West Monroe area that is on the river, that's facing the water. And, in my head, I'm thinking it's only 2 to 3 restaurants. Before seeing the article, I'm thinking it's only 2 to 3 restaurants that is actually on the water in Monroe, West Monroe, and find out there are numerous ones. So I was so appreciative of that article. And so I've been going down the list of all of those and going to each one. The word I got, I don't know if I can't remember if I shared that with you guys or not. I did. I think my last vlog I shared with y'all that one of my spiritual advisors told me to, whatever I feel in my heart to explore, to do it. You guys know I've been taking that journey on my other TikTok page, which has been successful. It's gotten lots of viral videos. Whatever come to my head, to wherever it comes into my spirit to go, I go and document it. So, and just to hear my spiritual advisor come along and say pretty much continue doing that. If I feel a nudge to open up to it and accept it, because 9 times out of 10 it's going to be God talking to me, telling me to go here, do that. This is the season. And so she told me to get ready. So you guys have not watched that vlog. I did share the actual audio from her and my other spiritual advisor, which is her husband, Gregory Jefferson. And so they both were on the same page as far as that. I've been fasting and praying about, I do feel like God is calling me to be a wife, and I'm going to get into that. It's not something that I saw it for myself, but there were a lot of times where I didn't see it for myself because I'm like, why bother? And so the fact that God is bringing it back around to me and bringing that desire back into my heart, I think that is bizarre. Oftentimes we do feel stagnant in life, and really it's not being stagnant at all. Really, it's not an empty place at all. We could call it empty, and nothing's moving, nothing's happening. People are looking in on your life and saying nothing's moving, nothing's happening. I don't see anything different with you. I don't see a new car. I don't see a new this. I don't see a new that. I don't see you losing weight. Um, I don't see anything new about you. It doesn't seem like there's any movement going in your life, period. So, yeah, it may not look like things are happening simply because you're being curated in a secret place. Now, my spiritual advisor taught a awesome word on this not too long ago on Facebook Live, and it blessed me because I was initially supposed to talk about that in one of my vlogs anyways, but I cut my vlog short and ended up posting it. Um, it was the vlog where I was telling you guys I was waking up feeling heavy, yada yada, and I ran into this song called Adulam, right? By Sharon. And it blessed me so much. It's one of my favorite songs, and I've been sharing it with everybody around me. Yes. Um, Shortly after that vlog, my spiritual advisor had made a live about going into the secret place, right? God has you in a secret place. Yes, God has you hidden. It may look like nothing is moving in your life to other people, but you yourself know spiritually your gifts have been heightened. You have more control over certain areas of your life. You have emotional control. You have You're more in control of your spirit. You're more in control of what you say to the person that curses you out or treats you a certain way. You're more in control of your life, period. You're more in control. You've fasted, you've prayed, you've broken off so many soul ties, you've renounced people you've slept with. You have you've learned new recipes, women and men. You've learned new recipes. You're constantly adding to your knowledge, reading books, looking up different videos on how to do this, how to save money, budgeting, um, exercise, fitness. Um, what should I be eating as far as my blood type? Because everybody can't have the same diet. People who are trying to lose weight or gain weight, is certain things you have to do, particularly for your body, that won't work for other people. Know yourself, learn your body, learn your blood type. You're learning what works for you. You're coming up with routines. You're hearing God more. There's a lot of moving pieces that a lot of people can't see. And there is no physical proof that change is going on, that shifts are going on in your life. And I want to say, I don't know who this is for. I'm preaching to myself. That is okay. Because you're doing more work than most people. Because anybody can get up, scheme, connive, lie their way into a new vehicle, into a new house, open their legs up for a promotion, and still not be far along as they should be. Because honey, if you build the inner up, you build the inside of this up, whatever that looks like. You do the inner work. That's forever. Nobody, like I said before, nobody can take that away from you. You do the inner work. You instill some things into yourself. You go to God about what needs to be fixed. Nobody can take that away from you. Nobody can take your relationship with God away from you. There's part of you, this certain parts of you nobody can duplicate, because only God gave you those traits. Only God gave you what he gave you. Nobody can be that. Only you. And I know you hear that all the time. Great. But it's the truth. All of that you work on up in here, nobody can take that away unless you allow somebody to take it away from you. Yes. You're in that secret place. It may look like to everybody else you're not doing anything. You're in that secret place. I call it that still, what seems like a still season, not an empty one, like I said, because a lot of people will label it as just that. There's nothing going on in your life, ma'am or sir. There's nothing going on. I'm looking at you. There's nothing going on. Where is the fruit of what you have going on? Oh, but wait on it. Wait on it. It's slow burning. It's slow burning because if I know I can build all of this up on the inside, especially when I know the inside is already like, she's something, and I really do the work to get her better, like, yeah, yeah. And that's something y'all can't shake or take away from me. That's something no one can take away from me. Once I have that steady, anchored, unmovable, then you will see the fruits. And whatever I put my hand to, I have the emotional maturity and the spiritual maturity to say when it's time up for whatever has been handed to me, when it's time up, I can let it go with ease. And when my hand opens up, God will place something else in it. When you let go, you make room. You make room for more. When are you? How can somebody put something in your hand if it's closed, right? You got something in it. You holding something. You got something in it. Gotta let it go. Gotta let it go. So you let stuff go. You make room. You make room. It's like impossible, to receive anything when your hands are filled. I hope that's making sense to somebody. Amen. But I enjoyed food today um, with Miss Alexander. Y'all are going to have to follow her. Very, very beautiful spirit, y'all. And this is what's bringing me to the next segment of my thoughts. God is placing me around what I've been preparing for all along. And I say God has brought the desire back to me to want to be a wife. And it's true what they say. You got to be that before anybody can ever call you one. You don't get ready when someone put a ring on your finger. You're supposed to already be ready. You need to be someone who can suffer well because we tend to leave that out when it comes to picking a partner. Do you have somebody that you can suffer with? Because suffering is something you can't avoid it. This is life. Life is crazy. Life be lifing, they say. So when life does life, you need someone there that won't make it worse for you. And that right there is a word, y'all. Whether you losing a parent, you losing a child, you losing a job, things get shaky in your life, and vice versa with your partner. You have to know how to suffer well with your partner. That's a word. Suffering well. And I just hearing that, it, definitely made me realize to add that onto the list of what I know I need in a husband. And people in general, like in my life. Because life is hard, y'all. Y'all need people around you that's not going to say, oh, you having a bad day today? All right, I'm out. You got a bad day today. And I understand if you don't want to be around people that have a bad day because they take it out on you, they don't know what to do with it. I understand you don't want to be around them then. But I see these TikToks every now and then and statuses from mean girls that say, if you got something going on every day, if you always got a bad day every day, I don't want to be around you. Okay, so what if you done met that person during a stage in their life a long stage in their life, because we all have it, where we meet people and we in the middle of trying to find a balance. And I mean, like, you fighting for your life. You just went through a tragedy. People don't know. You don't talk about it. You done went through some hardcore trauma. You trying to actively and daily work through, and some people it just take longer for them. And then here come this new person in your life. They meeting you like this. You hate that they meeting you like this. And some people come in your life and see the beauty in you still, regardless of what you got going on. But then you got some people that are coming to your life, and it's like, dang, I hate they met me like this. But I'm going through something. It's something that I have to go through. It's a part of my process. I'm going through something. And they looking at me like, girl, you sad again today? And I just pray that God have grace on people like that, because that mean you haven't went through enough in your life. Um, you haven't been through something that done brought you to your knees yet. Oh yes, I have. Yes. Oh, I didn't be. I, obviously not enough. You haven't been through something that done brought you to your knees to where you know some things take time. And some things take a process. Everybody don't get over stuff as fast as you. I know if you go through something by tomorrow, you on to, you're desensitized. Some people, they are desensitized. They feel like they have to be that way. But then you want to throw that off on other people, and that's something I want to bring up. Be careful with people. What Cardi B say, be careful with me. That's the word. That's the word. Be careful with me. Do you know what you're doing? Like, you don't know what you're doing. Be careful with me. Because you don't know what stage I'm in right now. I could be fragile. God probably working on me. God is close to the broken. He is closest to the brokenhearted. And you don't mishandle me. If God brought you into my life during a time like that, that is for you to pour into me. Not for you to say, are you done? Are you done? You just need to get over what the hell going on. Get over it. Just get over it. And it's cool to motivate people, but it's how you say things. Don't tell them to get over something. Encourage them to say, or seek help, or be that encouragement for them. You know, I'm everywhere, y'all. I know, but I see God changing my circle. It started with my very first friend, Nicole. Um, she has a podcast. She is a work from home mom, and we've been close for some years now. We talk every day. I think the longest we've gone without talking is like maybe 2 days since we connected. We talk every day, literally. And she's older, and she's a wife, and so it's like the first sign of, like, besides my best friend, she's married. Um, but there was like a real shift there. Like, I know this guy was starting to surround me with married individuals. And now here comes, I like to call her Miss Alexander. Um, um, she's also married with kids, and so she seems to love her life absolutely, and she ministered well to me. She spoke into my life. She gave me her testimony, y'all, and I just knew this meetup was orchestrated by God, because she reached out to me. At first, initially, it's supposed to be a coffee date, but we ended up going to eat at Tailgaters. Like I said, I like to eat on the river. It blessed me. It blessed me. So we were able to have a good little view and talk, and she blessed me. She was like, yeah, and I've heard this a lot, and she said it again. She's the last person to say up until today that Men know when you're their wife. They will do the work, they'll do the inner work, they'll do whatever, to make that happen. And so I just thought that was so cute, her story that she told me. But what I got out of that, what she told me was, men know. They know, and they know within a short period of time if they want you as a wife or not. They already know. They know it. They know it. It starts here, in here. They know it. They know it. So I'm just happy I was able to spend some time with a happily married wife. I'm not going to say God is just bringing married people around. He's bringing happily married people around me to show me what I've been preparing for, what He's been preparing me for. And hey, this is a glimpse of what's going to happen for you and how you're going to be looking down the road. You're going to be so happy. You're going to be happy. And not to say that the marriage that I have won't have problems. That's life. Like I said, suffer well. And that's what my friend said today. She said, yeah, I see the wife energy for you. You are a wife. And my other married friend, Nicole, has said the same. You are a wife. Friend, you are a wife. You have wife energy. And I accept that wholeheartedly. I know that I am too. I operate as one. And I see that in the cards for me, as they say. The cards. I see that. My spiritual advisors also have been praying over me as far as that. This is not an invite for people to jump in my inbox. This is not out of desperation or anything like that. Y'all got to go to God about that, not me. Because God is calling me to be a wife. Because all I've been praying for y'all, honestly, was God just bless my career, bless my finances so I can travel with my daughter and let my daughter learn. Let the world be her classroom. Just me and my daughter. I just want to be able to do whatever I want to do. Marriage was not in my prayer. But of course, God put the desire heavily. He laid it on me, slept it on me at that. He said, hey, this is what I want things. This is how I want things to be in your life. And that's a rabbit hole I'm not going to go down on this video. But craziness for sure. Positive craziness. Fasting, praying for all areas of my life, not just to prepare to be a wife, but all areas of my life. I know it's coming. It's around the corner. The fact that I'm documenting this and putting it out into the atmosphere, let nothing, nothing, nothing tear down what God is building. And it can't and it won't. But like I said in my other video, I can go to my inbox and be married by tomorrow. I can really be married right now if I want to be married, but it has to be the right person. It has to be someone who's in alignment. God is putting you around what you've been preparing for. So you're seeing everybody move up. It's because it's your turn next. And you get to be in the rooms with the people that it's happening to. It's your time. It's your time. Yeah, I believe that.